Okay.
Nice. Yeah. All right, we look forward to enjoying more wonderful music from you, Chevy. Keep doing your thing.
Yeah, thank you. Definitely. Thank you so much for coming on tonight and spending some time sharing the experience and the vibes with us. And by all means, once the tune them drop, feel free to send them to Silver Radio and we endorse the thing in the most proper way.
Yeah, man.
And big up your dad for me, Admiral Tibet, yeah?
I will.
Yes, send him out. Yes, indeed. Send him our regards from all of us here.
We're gonna have him next week still, so.
Okay, cool.
All right.
It's a pleasure. Take care. Bye bye.
Blessings.
All right.
Honorable. Yes.
All right. Big up. Now we have Alex Marley now. Big up to the world, my boss. Welcome to Silk Radio.
Blessed.
Greetings.
We are running late, but
greetings, Mr.
Give
Alex.
thanks, Silk Radio.
Yes, sir.
Blessed love, Rastafari.
Yeah, man.
Silk Radio, don't know. UK, sorry, don't know. Ras Sherman, Big D, don't know. Big up the whole family, whole crew, all the artists, them. We interview, they tune in and listen to everything we are going.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, sir. Give thanks. But as you said, you kind of know who they are already. Ras Sherby, Shari, Big D, Kevin, and we have DJ XL with us as well.
So let's make it clear that Alex Marley is the cousin of Bob Marley.
Yes, he is.
Bob Marley is my second cousin.
Rastafari.
Our grand uncle. Either way you all look at it.
Scene. All right. I know the people out there, they're anticipating to hear your sound. So without any further ado, we're going to drop something from the eye and then we get into the reasoning. See? We know the people must say, what? Man? Yeah. So let them hear. Rasta vibration.
Rebel Marley sing, how about we pick up that jam it this evening? Cause obviously we want to step this up from being first. How about we pick up that jam it this evening? Cause obviously we want to step this up from being first. Cause tonight this feeling stronger than the roots when you were sip. That made you lean over. Girl, you kiss my lips. And now I'm seeing you in a new light. Got me glancing from your hair to toes. My eyes rest on your hips. Baby, cause you've been calling me over the years with your problems. I was always there to help you solve them. Together as friends, I brought you back to the end. Something special for you, baby. Close your eyes, come to tell. How about we pick up and jam it this evening? Cause obviously we want to step this up from being friends. Oh Lord, how about we pick up and jam it this evening? Cause obviously we want to step this up from being friends. Yes, girl. And no friend can tell me you wanna be one, cause them no know from how long we are journey. Anything me have it, I hear from your love genuine, then you earn it. Some boy just come around, play with your love, and you're here to learn it. You bring your heart to the real thing, giving you the real thing, now you confirm it. Say, true love exists still.
Stop it, calm down.
Yes. Sounding healthy, brother. Real vibes.
Respect, fam. Respect, my lord.
Yes, man. Things sound well healthy fire. Hello, we there? We all there?
Yes, we're there. Connected,
man. So,
All right, Go ahead,
yes, I'm
Chevy.
breast. Okay. Yes, I.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Yes,
you want
Sherby.
to ask the brethren something?
Okay. All right, Alex, welcome to Silk Radio. We're streaming to 4 other stations, and we say big up to our sister stations, broadcasting right across the world. Many people are hearing so much about Alex Marley. Tell us what about you, why people seem so engaged. We know what the Marley name is and how big it stands on its own, but tell us about Alex, the artist.
Well, Alex is a Rasta youth from Kingston, Jamaica. You know what I mean? And what really make we special is that we find Rastafari at a young age. You know, really also the fact that, you know, we've related to Uncle Bob, that make us go research further into Bob Marley philosophy, which is due to Rastafari, you know, and Rastafari lead with to Christ, because at the same way Orthodox Church and them thing there is me I deal with. So you don't know Naya being a Bobo Shanti 12 tribe Orthodox. Then we put them energy there in everything we do, not only with music, but also with the skateboarding, snowboarding, surfing, community work with children, you know, teaching children how to play instruments at Greenwich Farm, all age, St. Hugh's Prep. You know, some of the schools I've taught that. We keep pop-up music shops in West Africa where we teach them music and get instruments donated to communities and things. So we're involved in all aspects, in every aspect. So when people out there now see the work what we are doing and see say we are the real youth, them isn't it? Them have to talk about it because they say how the youth are different.
I mean, the works of the most that has to be done. Yes, sir, naturally. Yes. So, have you got any new things coming out for the 2020? Have you got new stuff? All these songs, are they new stuff we're hearing here?
Definitely, you know, because we have 20 songs to come out since 2020.
Wow.
So, we've done 20 for 20, and you know, some of this.
Wow. That's a serious work rate, man.
The name of... So we're producing 90% of our own music. I mean, 5% of the song. Shooting the music, videos, you know, we build our own. We're involved in art, multimedia for Thursday, you know?
Yes, I.
Oh, wow.
Serious.
A multifaceted artist, you are.
Multi-talented.
Yes, sir.
You know, we're going to Hawaii with the surfing, with the pro surf. The big waves, we're going up that mountain with the snowboard, we have snow down the hill. You know, we're adventurous and we're young and we're healthy and we believe in Rastafari and we use sports and music to communicate with people and socialize and to get the message out there, you know what I mean? Because sports and music are hand in hand, you know. The Rasta, we bring veganism to the world and so we want to also, you know, say you can't just want to say, all right, I'm a vegetarian, no, man. Go for or whatever, but at the same time you have to exercise and put in the work for stay fit too, you know, all your vital organ them and everything. So these are the things we always, you know, I live by and influence others to live a healthy lifestyle. You know, wake up 5 o'clock in the morning, you go jog, you push up them, you pull up them, you sit up them, your yoga, your stretches, your breathing. Make sure you spend at least an hour.
Yeah.
Is demanding. And when I see you play so many instruments,
Yes, indeed. The man's a producer and everything. Tell us a little bit about that.
we're hearing you.
Yes, the production is fun, you know, because I like to control every aspect of how we want the rhythm to sound, so we can play my own bass line, we can create my own piano chords, can build my own drum beat, you know what I mean? We can mix it myself. I have to depend on somebody else because I find that even when I pay somebody else, they're not putting in the love that I can put into it. myself, so I can make it better than they can even make it even me.
Right.
I'd learn the scientific aspect of the recording and the engineering, as long as it how to play all the various instruments to make the music. You know what I mean? As well as I work with other producers and other songwriters as well from time to time. But even being a producer and songwriter myself, to work with other people, it give me a greater capacity to work with a bigger producer and songwriter as well. Because you know, if I meet a Quincy Jones or I meet somebody like that, a Winston Marcel, we go in the studio with them in the last what them I talk about when them I talk to the band, and you know what I mean, because I'm a band director, I have a rebel band, you know, I have my own band and everything, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I see that you've done a lot of performances, you know, for a huge audience. Tell us a little about that.
Yes, indeed.
But that is the greatest part of the music, is going out there and meeting the people and developing music programs in different communities, which lead to concerts. You know, my thing was really that top 40 and that kind of way that I more deal with things on a community level. So people in the community get their local program.
One-on-one, yes.
Put Alex Marley on the festival, you know. So even recently we sold out 10,000 people in San Antonio, Texas, and I'm the only reggae artist on the flyer. And me on the flyer.
Wow.
Yes,
people come. And I haven't been to America in 3 years, you know, because I was in Egypt and Abu Dhabi and we're going to West Africa. We sold out 3 stadiums in West Africa in the Gambia.
Costa Rica and all these places there has been touring and all these places.
We sell out, we go Hawaii, we say 100 people outside can't get in the show, outside Vex.
Wow.
You say them so, you know me, I say so. Missy said the energy real and the movie real and the music real. And to the youth, them just stay true, because if you're really true to what you are, the people have to pay attention. You know what I mean? Them say good music can't hide.
Yeah, man. So,
Okay.
yes, sir. So how you feel?
Rastafari first.
Yeah, yes, sir. Give thanks. I have a little question for the eye. You know, how you feel about the current state of music, the music industry in Jamaica, especially being a part of the legacy of reggae in Jamaica, as we know it, you know, in terms of being connected to one of the profound founders of reggae music, as we know it. You know, what you think about the state of the music in terms of the new artists now and the old school and foundation artists? You know what I mean?
Well, ones where I make great music, like even the Irish River, I listen to I music and I great too. Enough great ones there, I make great music and maybe now I get highlight. Me feel that the people will get the platform and the highlight in Jamaica. You know what I mean? Them is because them align themselves with like people will have illicit funds and things that can finance them career. So they can go and just buy advertising the radio station. And then Jamaican people kind of backward now from they hear you on the radio now. They say, oh, if they're on radio, a big artist. You know what I mean? And everybody run go follow back at you. Where I'm within that now, the people that have these funds to promote these artists are by the radio station. They're not necessarily interested in pushing Rastafari message to the masses. They may deal with. And then now, at the same time, and enough corruption within the thing too, you know what I deal with. So we don't really follow up like the whole current state of what them are called for the music industry, because we know say CIA invade that from back in the 70s and things. So them have them artists where them pick and choose who them want acceptable, and they make sure say them artists that have like a muzzle over their mouth, them can't really talk their mind. It's deal with them now because they want to record but which I
am going to ask.
Maybe if them give me the deal, me they hear me do, but it's true, me never take no deal. And then they offer me a deal one time, but the deal was, them tell me go to LA and they offer one big record contract, but me I tell they say the deal was say me can't talk about Rastafari. And I thought they were joking. You know what I mean? But they don't pay much $100,000 to make music that don't contain. There were keywords I was not to say. Rastafari was the first one. I'm saying, how come every one of my songs say Rastafari? I can't make a song without say Rastafari. I said, no. And them said, stop say Empress and stop say Africa. And I said, blood that them when you study my music, take down my thing, You know what I mean? Sorry about the radio still, you know.
Yeah. But anyway, on that note, yeah, we apologize for that. You don't know the vibration. But here you know, on that note, we're gonna drop one of your songs that called Rastafari. Where I like this one, you know.
Regular breed, flag we want to sip on every street. Left out of the city, come out dead like sweet. Johnny the hills are Rastafari, I do it. Meditation, no one complete. Babylon city, go run complete. Roll on the moon when we get jump beat. Rastafari, I chant it, Babylon weak. Rastafari, I listen, I see, so high, forever. Rastafari, I listen, I see, so money when we make, forever. What I sign every check, forever. The streets all over respect, forever. Every door when we get, forever. Hard work and sweat, forever. Hold the chain round me neck, forever. First class budget,
Stop it! Stop it! Calm down!
Yeah. We see saying around the call pan far right. So that's why the man them a try straighten up your thing, you know, brother. Well, I try lean up your thing rather. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Yes, sir. Far right. Yeah, that one that's strong, you know, and we love the beat and the whole happiness about the tune as well, even though you come through with some serious content, you know. We have
Nice.
the music. Yeah, well, even though the message is strong, we can still have the joy within the sounds and the energy, see, and we, you know. We now have to, we face now have to stiff up and everybody look serious. True, we have to speak words of truth, you know. Truth supposed to joyful to we, you know. So when truth has speak, we're supposed to be happy, really and truly. So yeah, man, we love that one that we are bring through the energy, but it still have a joyful vibe, you know. Give thanks.
True, my lad, your Empress block a sound earlier when she said like you can still have dancehall on the beat after you can dance and groove to it, but the message positive same way.
Yes.
So you get the best of both worlds, you know what I mean? Because the young children and the kids them like fast up tempo music, but at the same time that means that the music have a slack or something to degrade their mind and further their mental process. Because we have to think about Jamaicans all the time, we don't use words like mental health. When I think about the country mental health and what certain things we're putting out there is doing to the mental health of the population, you know what I mean?
Yes, I. Real talk.
Alex, I want to ask you a bit of a controversial question, and I'm going to break it down a little bit because you are a Marley. No one can take that away from you. Secondly, you are a very talented young man. I mean, there aren't many artists who focus on instruments and actually learning music, developing that humanitarian side of them, and doing so much. As I said, you're a multifaceted artist. But all those standing on their own, you have a look. We know that Bob Marley had a look. Do you believe that the look also represents, it does something for you?
Well, my mother and my father blessed me with good looks. You know what I mean? That's a lot of life and my plan to capitalize on that to the full extent of the law. You know what I mean? Around that another time, because I don't know. The girl them say, we are the youngest veteran, you see me? So the girl them love
Yes.
We spend a lot of time, you know, working out and exercising so that we stay healthy and eating the right food and holding the right meditation. Because you can still eat the right food and exercise, but your meds fuck up and it throw up to stress and them thing that you see me deal with. So yeah, we good looks help and does a lot for we because when we got a TV station, them the makeup artists come in and say, oh, I don't need no makeup on film face. You know, no blemish or nothing good for go man, turn on the camera. You see me? So I'm my publicist and things like that now. She say, yo, I carry the youth up on TV, you know, the youth that thing shot, good to go. You see me?
Yes.
More handsome
Right.
Majesty and King David and Bob Marley and you see me I deal with, but at the same
Yes.
them are gonna say, yeah, you don't know we have a brown skin and thing and Ray because but check the vibe now. When me in Jamaica, them a say, oh you too brown skin this that. When they America, them a say you too black, you know, yeah, black man, you know, man all call me nigga and then take them and stuff for bus me the desert after. Anyway, I read them in the but me say
Alex.
I think you see me I deal with, but my mother black and my father white just like Bob. But on the Marley side of the family at the same time, even though they look light skinned, you don't know say there is black on the Marley side of the family. You understand?
Yes.
Alex, big deal.
With the police brutality and thing where you see enough of them people where you see oh they will look white and them a protest. Them mother could have black like my mother, cause my mother black, you know. And you don't never know because them look like them white. That say boy, oh them had protest with black people, so them black too. I remember say everybody come out Africa, you know.
True.
Yes.
Alex, big deal.
Yes, Big D.
Do you have that good look? You used to go to the Rihanna.
Yes. Rihanna there out and sip on my brethren keep battling with touring with me and my rebel band in Big Paris, Hawaii right now and Rihanna send her bodyguard to page him and say, oh, tell him some call him.
Yeah, what's it?
The man tell me say, so what you do bro? You go get Rihanna number. The man said, dog, I'm afraid I'm go over there the whole her bodyguard them free me and start tremble and thing. I'm just old man Rihanna from Hawaii and say, yo, send peanut there, you freeze.
So do you get lots of media attention, like lots of radio interviews and them things, especially being
but most recently in New York, you know what I mean, big up my publicist, you don't know, when they was on TV in New York, Israel TV, over 100 million viewers worldwide, rebroadcast to countries. I mean, major TV network, you know what I mean, Cabbage TV and all network. We go up on Hawaii News now more than one time, you know what I mean, that's the biggest news station in Hawaii. We go up on national news, RCN and Colombia, right in between World Cup, you know what I mean, that's the biggest thing them about Colombia. So anyway, we go well received by the country. We go to the Gambia as on national TV in the Gambia, you know, in West Africa and thing. And the hardest country to get on TV is in Jamaica. And Jamaica, we go on TV to so big up all the media support me in Jamaica TV, JCV, I go up on all of them.
Right.
Them and play my song them on IRFM, Zip FM, Ray, man them Australia, DJ Rags, man them
and I saw a detailed article of you in the Daily.
Yeah, but you don't know we have a network with global, so we get enough support people in Argentina and you know what I mean?
Yes. If
yeah.
Kevin, you have nothing to say to Alex?
No man, I just listen to the interviews. They're very interesting, brother, and I just love all his escalate, his everything about him, how he perform with his one instrument, the man, things like that. Still, quite impressed.
Yeah, man. I mean.
Yes, when I first heard about him, I was like, okay, bring it on. And then the more I delve into the information, you know, and he also has a great personality. Kudos. Kudos, Alex.
People, respect so much. I'm very humble and honored when I feel the vibe.
Yes, most of the persons, you know, people who have known interact with you speak of you very highly, and that is very good, you know.
Yeah, man, for sure. Yeah, man, as we say, Alex, we're just glad that I take the time and the energy to come and sit in with I and I tonight and share the vibes and the energy with the people out there. And I'm sure each and every one out there listening fully enjoy the whole reasoning and the thing. And as Shari just pointed out, the guy's got a nice personality as well, which made the thing even more pleasant along with the. Because as we were saying before the I come on, I think we were speaking to one of the other children of one of the other legend, and we were saying it's the man behind the music is very important. There's the music, but it's nice to know that the person behind the music is nice, you know. So, yeah, man, well done for that as well, brother. With personality check, ticky.
So what's new coming for Alex Marley? What should we look forward to next musically? You mentioned 20 songs already for 2020. We have like a couple of months to go. That's a lot.
I drop a new song every week. Sometimes I drop one a day. You know what I mean? More time I wake up in the morning, record a song, and mix it and master it, and by the next day I release it and release it all the same night because I feel like the people need this message right now. So the people can tune into songs like Rastafari, Rosie, Miss Hollywood. They're on YouTube, 130,000 views so far with the drone shots, them capturing the stunt bike rider, the ninja bike, them meet up on the ninja bike about 2 stunts, so the boat, them on the yacht, them on things, some deserted islands off the coast of Jamaica. Them I do the private part, check out Being Friends, Come My Way. We have some hip-hop song, rap stuff, everything up on YouTube.
So of those 20, you don't zero in like, maybe a 4 or 5 to say, I'm going to do music video for this one, or these 2 or 3 is what I will be pushing, towards the end of the year or anything like that. Just with your team and make those decisions.
Well, me as the CEO of Alex Marley Music, you know what I mean? I'm going to have my team like I'm have a publicist. I'm gonna have people who might give me some advice. I'm gonna have technical staff who hire for the things that me can't do. But at the same time, I'm gonna delegate and relegate. So, but the people are the ones who really decide. Because I will put out a bunch of songs and I see which one get the most views, the most comments, the most traction. Which one the DJs like the most.
Right.
Shoot a video for that one. Put some money behind it, and you know what I mean. Because that's what
for collaborations though, have you think about doing any in the near future, or is there any particular artist you see yourself doing a collab with? You would like to do one with?
Right now, I sure be my work with right now, straight in the back.
Yeah, man,
beautiful.
No send a word.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Alex, we sing, me and Big D sing as well too,
Check out that one then. I'm going to share that one with me because Big D never send me the YouTube video.
Oh dear. Wait, you said, Big D, what you going to sing?
I love somebody.
Oh.
Give me a 3 second, a 5 second.
No man, I mean Kevin I gonna do a combination.
No, just give me a 5 second. Just 5 seconds.
Yeah, go on, man. Hey Alex,
you're setting him up.
One more to ask you. You see the drum where you have, why the B is a Bentley drum or what?
Bentley drum,
Easy. No man, that B there is stand for it's a company from Indonesia where it make out of Indonesian wood and goat skin. You know what I mean?
Oh. Rich.
That man is so iron, man.
You see me?
Yeah.
Solid.
Yeah, and the guitar over there and the keys ever hook up and I play piano, bass, drum, everything on a daily basis. Run through your vocal skill and you see me I did 0500 in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, you see me? Yeah man, so we have farmer to go out there in a herb field, they can see the music video Let It Grow on YouTube, 120,000 views, you see me, the million herb plants around me. You see me?
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I cannabis industry, so big up, I'm linking them at California, everybody at Arizona. You don't know all of the people in where Amsterdam where I push the marijuana industry long time. Them have, cryptocurrencies now, herb coin and stocks where you can invest in with herb companies and thing and strain them. I develop my own strain, the Marley Rebel Kush. You see me, I deal with, you don't know what happened.
Right.
merchandise with t-shirts. We're selling at alexmarleymusic.com. You can order a t-shirt. You know, coming with skateboards, surfboards, Alex Marley sneakers, all kind of things.
Hey, may I come over there come join you? Alex, may I come over there come join you, know?
Oh, dear.
Yeah, man, and if I come to America, man, I'm there foreign right now. You know what I mean? Before COVID with that tour hard, but the place I got free back up, so, you know what I mean? We can vibe, man, and we keep some events together and do some business, and you see me, because over here, big man place, but under the, me here say UK is better than America right now, because only thing I open up sooner than ours, so, I don't
me done talk to you already, man, but when we want to ask you, Alex, when me ask about the politics regarding with Kamala Harrison, what you think about her, the VP?
Well, it's a the girl who become for Joe Biden.
Yeah, the first black.
Yeah. Well, them say she's of half Jamaican. I find is a good thing, you know what I mean? But at the same time, even though me try, you know, say Rasta no vote for Democrat or Republican, we no vote for PNP or JLP.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Just say Rastafari, but at the same time, you know what I mean? Me feel say Trump racist, and I like the film regime come out still. Because you don't know, but and everything where the Democratic Party do me agree with still, but them have to bring in a woman there because them have to draw the black card because they need the black vote for Democrat them.
Yes.
Oh,
So
okay.
true.
I understand.
So,
and he's a Jamaican again as well.
it's the same thing them do when them draw for Obama, them say first black president, but him really come the nuts for black people as far as me see it, or Africa, or not, the world still stay the same way and come and gone. You know?
Same thing.
You know, say you have white police or shoot black unarmed youth and them thing there, which is true, but my experience growing up in Jamaica is black police that shoot black unarmed youth. So it's black on black.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But Nina for police that in America, them a lot more respectful to me than when I'm in Jamaica, to be honest. And me Jamaica, come out of that boy and go in your face long time. America at least, if you know if I move calm and thing, my experience mostly, you know what I mean? And in America, you have to break the speeding limit or something for a man stopping in the first place. You have to move shaky. In Jamaica, them just have roadblock. You're stopping because you're in the wrong place at the wrong time. You know, do nothing wrong. You know,
well.
And them see Rasta youth, them in the car, them and dig up. Then I'm going to dig up
problem.
I'm going to see Shari and say, can I get your WhatsApp? You see me? But when they see all we know,
oh boy, Rasta boy, where have you been? Yeah,
Oh, God.
I know, man. If you look like foreigner, they might talk to you a little bit easy and ask you. Left
all right, my bad. Yeah. Alex, we're going to wrap up now still, so...
We gone over time, but boy, we're going to have to have him back on the show again. Alex have a lot to say.
Alex, you're full of it. You're full of energy. Them love you.
I tell you.
Every around here, you know, man.
Yeah, man. Give out the social media network, my boss.
Yeah, man, follow me on social media, Instagram at Alex Marley Music, Facebook, Twitter, Alex Marley Music, alexmarleymusic.com, buy a t-shirt, you don't know everything, Alex Marley Music. You see me follow the rebellious movement, #rebellious, you don't know the thing most rebelliously speaking. Shout, get out, man, about killer bottom, all there, at fire.
Yes, yeah, man.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, man. Give thanks,
Alex.
praise.
Yeah, man, before you go, give me a cappella there, boss.